Hey, good morning, everybody. I already wet the face, put pre-shave oil. I was blooming the soap, so I put the soap bloom on my face already. And today we're going to be using Soap Commander Motivation, which is one of their seasonal scents. It's cucumber and bamboo. It's a really nice, clean, fresh scent. You definitely get the cucumbers, but it's not overwhelming. I'm using a Leo Filo 24mm tuxedo. This is my go-to brush. So let's go ahead and lather it up, and we'll get started. On weekends, I like to do some straight razor shaving, so that's what we're going to do today. And I am not good enough to do 3 passes or do it against the grain pass. So for the most part, I usually do 1 or 2 with the grain passes and then kind of an awkward across the grain pass, which is what I'll be doing today. I'll probably just do 1 with the grain and 1 across the grain. Now, I really like these seasonal scents. And I do like this container more than the other one. I know you get a lot more in the other one, but I don't know. This is my preference. I like containers like this. Favorite containers are like the size of Sterling or Crown King. You know, those wider ones. They really let me get in there. So nice and loaded. We'll go ahead and apply this, get a good lather worked up, and then get this thing started. Last Saturday, I was doing a straight razor shave, and I got a little nick on the corner of my lip here. It's healed up pretty nicely. I'm going to be careful going over that because I don't want to reopen it. Add just a little bit of water. All right. Yeah, really nice lather. Add some water. So I hope you all have some good plans for the weekend and had a good week. I think I'm just gonna do some yard work, give the dogs a bath, clean up around the house. It should be good. Yeah, it looks really nice. So, I don't know if you see me do this occasionally. I'll kind of bring my face close and I tilt my face up to the light to see if there's a sheen coming off the lather. It's one of the things I use to determine whether or not it's actually going to be a good lather for shaving. Rinse this off my hands and we'll get started. Alright, so today, like I said, I'm not good at straight razor shaving yet. I'm still working on the whole ambidextrous thing. I'm a righty. But I'll be using a 5/8 gold dollar. I got this from Anthony Esposito and he honed it. And to be honest, I have 3 straight razors. 2 of them I got were vintage. I got them really, really cheap. I think I paid like $10 a razor. And I sent those into Straight Razor Designs and had those honed. And the edge on them is really good. But this one performs the best for me. So eventually I'd like to get a really nice straight razor, but I'm not going to get one until I'm better at it. And once I learn how to hone correctly. So I don't want to get a nice razor and then have to send it in every single time to get it honed. I'd rather get something for $20, $25 that comes ready to go and that I can learn to hone on. And if I destroy the blade, either I can send it in to get it fixed, or I can just get another one and keep trying, or get a vintage one where the blade's not ruined and just keep trying until I get good at honing. And then I can get a really nice razor and I'll have it for the rest of my life because I know how to take care of it. So I'll go ahead and get started with the grain pass. Hopefully I don't kill myself. So far so good. I use really, really light pressure when I do this as well. So the only time I maybe push down a little is if I hit some stubble that's causing a little bit of a holdup. But I don't push hard enough to actually create a lot of pressure on the skin. I just kind of push it through, if that makes sense. So that's one of the only parts I do on my face left-handed while I still learn, how to do this whole lefty thing, and then I just kind of switch back to my right hand and adjust the way I hold it. Yeah, that's much better than the last one. When I hit these upper hairs on my other straight, it like tugs and pulls, and it kind of makes your eye twitch. And the razor only has maybe like 8 shaves on it, so that spot right there underneath my chin is the most difficult for me. I've tried, pulling my skin in different directions. It just kind of is what it is. When I do my neck, on the left side of my neck, I straighten the razor out like this, and we'll hold it, this way or this way, just to clean that up. And I just switch it back to kind of a reverse normal grip. You can kind of see I pull my skin to the side around my Adam's apple. I have a pretty an Adam's apple that sticks out pretty far, so I don't cut myself, which I've done before. I just kind of pull it away, and that helps a little bit. All right, so that's the first pass. Rinse my face, apply lather, and do it again. So far it feels pretty good. There have been passes before where I'll do my neck, and then when I rinse, I can already feel, because I have really hard water, so the mineral water gets on there, and you absolutely feel it. I'm going to let that run for a second so it warms back up a little bit. But I only do straight razor shaving on the weekends, because if I mess up, it still gives my face enough time to heal before I have to get another close shave on Monday. And there's another reason I only do 2 passes as well, is because I don't want to do an across or against the grain on Sunday and another against the grain, one today and one on Sunday, and then Monday is an absolutely miserable shave. There we go. Nice and thick for our last pass. Okay. Rinse my hand off. get started again. So when I do my straight razor shaving as well, I know some people will kind of, hold it at more of a 25, 30 degree angle. I just kind of take the width of the scale here and just kind of mirror that on my skin. And that seems to help out a lot. When I used to go kind of a wider angle, it caused a lot of irritation. So this is kind of just trial and error. Once again, really, really light touch. Almost done with the hard part. Actually felt pretty good. All right, clean up the neck and we're done. Yeah, you can see my technique is not the greatest, but it's improving slowly. Just gonna take some more time. Okay. Let's see how that feels. Yeah, when I was starting down here, I kind of pushed a little too hard. I can feel it. It's not cut or anything, but you can definitely feel it. All right, so cheeks are about the same. Right here is a lot smoother than right here. And I think I could see that coming when I was actually shaving because I just took my time and really got it. Feels pretty good. But all in all, it feels like a 2-pass shave. Not as close as I would get like with my single edge, but you know, we'll give it time, work on it, and make small improvements week by week. Alright. So the alum I feel mostly on my neck and a little bit right there. And I think that's because I was doing blade buffing right there with not much soap on it. But, you know, definitely not an unbearable burn, just feels like alum working its alum magic. So I'll let that sit on my face for a second. Rinse off this brush. There's still a lot of soap in there, which is good. That's what I definitely like. I think in April, when I pick up a soap, I'm going to go Katie's Bubbles. So I haven't used it for a while. I remember it being really, really good. But I think I bought it during that phase where you use something 10 times and, oh, I got to get something new. And for the most part, all the soaps and stuff I have, aside from this seasonal one and the Vision that I bought at the same time, I've had for a little bit. So I'm just going to use hopefully at least 1 or 2 of these products up. I think I can, especially with some of my creams. And then get some Katie's Bubbles probably around like the middle of April. Alright. Rinse all that off. Dry my face up and then apply some aftershave. So it's not a hot day today. It's not cold. It's probably going to be in the 70s, but it's going to be overcast and really windy. So not really, really hot, but still I think it's going to be a good day to smell like Aventus. So Fine Platinum is their version of Aventus. I really like the scent. And on days like this, the menthol feels nice, especially when you go outside. And then once I put the aftershave on, I usually just kind of let it sit there for a minute, letting it work its antiseptic properties when it combines with the skin and the air. And while I do that, you'll see me clean up my area. Lightly cleaning my brush for anybody who freaks out about that. I have a few brushes. I have like 5, but honestly, for the most part, 90+% of my shaves are with this one. I really like the faux ivory on it. It's really beautiful, and it retains a little bit of water for that synthetic tuxedo. Usually synthetics don't retain any, you have to add a lot of water. This one does a little, which is nice. So definitely my favorite brush. I've been using that a lot since I got it October, November, something like that. Alright, so I can still feel the menthol on there. It feels pretty nice. I like it. I think I'm actually going to go take the dogs for a walk before I go to the gym today. And for the aftershave balm, we're going to use Executive Man, which is Sterling's version of Aventus. Alright. I also like it because it has some shea butter, so if it is going to be more moderate outside, not ridiculously humid like you get sometimes, I do like using more of a thicker aftershave balm and not so much a milk or a jelly, because it provides a lot more protection. And it's just going to be really hot outside. and I am going to be outside a lot, honestly, I'll just grab just a sunscreen. And this is the one I use. I really like it. Works really well. Okay, so that was the shave today. We used Soap Commander Motivation, which was one of their seasonals of coconut and bamboo. Really nice scent. It's really mild. So if you want to get a soap that's not going to interfere with aftershave, smells clean, goes on clean, that's a really nice one. You can see it comes in this smaller container. I think I've used it maybe 4 times. There's a decent amount in there. One thing about Soap Commander is their soaps last a long time. So if you want something with some value in it, I recommend Soap Commander. They have good soaps. They take care of your skin. Your skin feels good after you use them. They're always coming out with new things, especially seasonally. And they have a program where you can opt in to receive samples. And that's a different sensor to try for different seasonal times. So they'll send you a sample and you can try and give them their feedback, which is really awesome. Not a lot of people do that. We use the Leo Filo 24mm Tuxedo, great brush. We use the 5/8 gold dollar that I got from Anthony Esposito. By far my favorite straight that I have. Like I said, I only have 3. I started off on the wrong foot with straights 5 years ago. I picked up a Dovo and straight out of the package was shaving with it. Of course, got terrible results because it's a Dovo straight out of the box. Even though it says shave ready, it's not. It's pretty much of a garbage blade on it. But this is really nice. I like it. You can't really see it from the light, but it has a nice little green scale to it. Not expensive mahogany or anything like that. Just some plastic, but it looks nice. So I like that a lot. I'm going to go strop that to clean it and oil it and put that away. Aftershave splash was fine. Artisan Accoutrements Platinum, and then for the balm we use Sterling Executive Man. So it's going to be a good day. Hope you all have a great weekend. If you have any questions, let me know. Take care.